good, y'all? Listen, if I'm sitting here smiling, it wasn't because of this tired and delayed through ass episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's because my homeboy, my little boo thing, Scotty from the not Scotty, L Teddy from the Just Us League, uploaded his review for the Come Up New York. Lord, I'm about to get my entire life. It gags. I go be in order once I finally see that, and once I finally get off of here and give y'all this delayed ass episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 12, episode 20. More love, more problems. Like, comment, share, but most importantly and indubitably, make sure you subscribe. Continue to hit that bell, become the notification gang. And if you really rock with my channel the way y'all say y'all do, please make sure to watch those ads. My PayPal and Cash App will be listed down into the description box. You can also donate to the channel by joining. I have 2 tiers, the T-Sub tier and the T-Squad tier. Both tiers are reoccurring payment on your charge cards every month, but like I said before, and I say it again, you're not nailed to the cross. You ain't got no thorn, no prick on your side, no crown of thorns on your head, girl. You ain't got to worry about me feeding you a sponge full of vinegar if you decide to cancel. You can cancel at any time. And you can also donate to the channel by going to teesprings.com/TTalkBoutique. Anybody who buys any of the apparel or merchandise from T-Talk Boutique, definitely email me a picture of whatever it is that you bought on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or email the channel email address. Email me your picture. And I will not only shout you out on social media, but I will also be putting your name down in my new ending credits that I am in the midst of working on right now. Getting on down to this episode, child. So we see Nene and Greg. Nene tells Greg what happened on the trip. Nene says that she doesn't really dislike Kenya. She just like to be petty with her because she's petty. Because Kenya is petty with her. They show a montage of Kenya talking about Portia's ex-husband and talking about Kim's daughter. Greg is on Nene's side and he tells her she should just move on. Now, I'm not mad at Greg for being on Nene's side, and why wouldn't he be? He was some dishonest dick that met some dishonest kitty bots, and both of them are just some dishonest hoes together. Like, I'm not mad at him. I mean, listen, both of y'all are frauds. Like, y'all sitting up here, you supposedly done cheated on her and had a baby by another woman, and I don't bit more believe nobody is boning Greg old ass, especially having babies by him. Like, girl, what is he skeeting? Cottage cheese and cottage cheese and dust. Like, child, please. And Nene, yes, you are absolutely right. Kenya did talk about Portia being married to Cordell Stewart and about her being his beard, but girl, was that a lie? He was quite suck a dick down to the park, so that won't no lie. Not to mention they won't cool like that, so it was up for grabs. Then she mentioned about Kim Zolciak's daughter suck a dick for John Legend tickets, but Kim brought that on herself because Kim made a tweet about that claiming that it was a joke. So it wasn't like what Kenya said came out of nowhere. Not to mention, you didn't like Kim Zolciak at that point. See, it's mighty funny how, and Nene does this a lot. She loves to want to be somebody's friend when it's convenient for her, but when it's not, she throws them away. Now, all of a sudden, you want to throw in, oh, Kenya was wrong for what she said, but you ain't feel that way nor have that smoke when she said it. You said worse things to that damn woman. So, girl, go and find your life. Anywho, Candy and Todd talk about the new baby coming and talk about her leaving soon to do the new show. And Candy brings up that they may need some counseling about their marriage when they get back. Personally, Candy and Todd, and I love y'all down, but bitch, I'm bored. I'm so bored with y'all. I don't know what in the entire hell to do. Now y'all sitting up here trying to have these fake marriage counseling sessions for scenes, likes, clicks, and views, and I'm just not here for it, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all marriage. Ty getting exactly what he want out of it, which is everything and not pulling his weight, and we gonna get down to that gag when we get to it. Moving right on along, because I could have no parts in any other what they was talking about, because I was just bored. Anywho, Cynthia goes to Nene's store. I guess it's like some wig store. Shout out to L Teddy with the wig. And they're both wearing leopard print. She says that she was bothered by what Cynthia and Candy was trying to do, and Cynthia showed her how she was going to portray her. And I will say this, Cynthia, because girl, quiet as it's kept, they saying that you born as all get up and that your marriage to Mike is inauthentic and they don't want your ass no more. So you can always go and work for somebody, maybe for the shine like Candy. Because you actually did a really good job portraying your good Judy Nene, I guess. Anywho, Portia shows up and invites the both of them to an event that she's hosting for the March of Dimes and to talk about being moms. That's a good thing for you, Portia. I'm really glad you got that. Portia family does do a lot of charity, so it only makes sense that she will follow suit in what her family has done. And I'm more than sure when baby PJ gets of age, I really hope she decides to do the same thing because I'm all here for charity. I really am. I've dibbled and dabbled in charity events, especially when I was in band in high school and in college. We did a lot of stuff for charity, so I'm all here for charity. I am. Kenya goes to see Kristen, and she's her estate planner. She says that she wants to protect Brooklyn and make sure that she's okay. They talked about counseling, but he never wanted to go, and she doesn't know where they're going to go from here, and she wants to protect herself. Kenya, that is the smartest thing that you have ever done in your whole 12 season of being a Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, definitely go and make sure that your stuff is set because something tells me he gonna try to come after you for everything you got. Then to find out that you ain't even have him sign no prenup, girl, I know you lying. Anywho, um, she says that she doesn't want a nasty divorce. She's not looking to get anything from him because she makes more money and has way more access than he does. And I believe every single solitary word of it, which is another reason why, Kenya, your ass should have went and made him sign a prenup. Moving right on along. Todd calls Candy to check in on her, and Ace starts crying because he really missed her. She says that she feels like she sucks at being a parent sometimes, and she needs to balance being a working woman and a mother. I don't know what that's like, but you know, and I get how Candy feels, but Candy is the sole breadwinner in that household. If she don't work, they don't eat. So Ace will be all right, girl. He about to be a boy anyhow. He need to be he right where he need to be with his damn daddy. So go on ahead and get your check, cause Lord knows Todd ain't doing nothing. Moving right on along. Eva had her baby Maverick, and he's as cute as a button. Shout out to Eva and her new bundle of joy. And Cynthia comes over to go see about them. Eva says that Eva says that they finally found a home that they can afford. I think she said it's like a 5-bedroom, about three bathrooms, and like a 2 or 3 car garage or something like that. It's in her price range, and that's all that matters to me. And then Cynthia fills her in on everything that happened in Greece. Eva, the little inside piece of tea that I got says that them people are so tired of you getting pregnant on them and not being able to film with the rest of the girls, and you're the next one that's on the chopping block. So I really hope you have something good to give us to save your peach. Moving right on along. It's the day of Portia's event. And for what it was cute. I mean, you know, I was expecting a little bit more decorations, a little bit more of an ambiance. You know what I mean? It was really plain Janish, and I was quite shocked about that because it was an event that Portia was basically co-hosting. In my opinion, I was expecting a little bit more than what they gave, but for what they gave, I'm gonna let them have it. Nene tells Portia and Tanya that she read in the blogs that Mark was cheating on Portia, but Portia says it's fake news. Nene then says that Tanya should go and find whoever Mark was cheating on her with and bring them in front of her face. Nene, see, this is exactly why Kenya just constantly pays you dust every time she see you, much like she did at the event. I'm more than sure had you came up with one of them fake ass highs or fake ass hellos or them fake ass hugs, she would have paid you dust, and I'm glad that she did because you're trash. Moving right on along. The ladies go around the table and tell their stories about having children or not being able to have children. Marlo gives the story about her having two ectopical pregnancies and they did not work. And for those of you all who do not know, this is where my nursing degree that I got from Hampton University kicks in at. Ectopical pregnancies is where a woman, the egg implants in the fallopian tube and the baby is fertilized there. That is very dangerous. The fallopian tubes could burst and the woman and the mother, both mother and baby can die. And the fact that that happened to Marlo twice, I felt really bad for Marlo. I see Marlo in a little bit of a different light after hearing everything that she's gone through, and it does make sense why she carries on the way that she does. But if it's meant for you to be a mother, Marlo, you will be. I hate the fact that a lot of women feel like they're not a real woman if they don't have kids. Listen, there's a lot of women out here having kids, but that don't make them no damn mama. So, you know, you're right where you need to be, especially with your two nephews. Okay, you they mama. Alright? Moving right on along. Shamia shares that she called Kenya when her water had broke, and Portia says that she didn't have any idea that Kenya and her were that close to where Kenya would have been the first person that she called. Portia, don't feel no type of way about that. I mean, it really ain't nothing for you to feel no type of way about. Like, listen, when I don't know what it's like to have a baby, but from what I saw and the stories that I heard, that shit hurts. Okay, that's just like me. If listen, y'all know I don't do Nene, but if that was me and I ain't had nobody else to call and it felt like somebody is stabbing the bottom of my uteri with a big ass machete, I'm gonna call Nene, girl, come get me and take me to where I need to go. So don't feel no type of way about that, girl. You was booked and busy, probably doing some Dish Nation or something like that. So what would calling you had done? You can't leave. You on the clock. Anywho, Kenya is talking to Lisa, and I think her and Lisa grew up like sisters or something like that. And Lisa is baby Brooklyn's aunt, and she says that she feels like she's lost a friend, and how she tried to be everything he wanted her to be, and how he always put a block up with her. She says that she wasn't even allowed to speak to his mother or his father. And when I heard that, I called dominoes. Like, Kenya, listen, after hearing that, now I can see how some people can surmise that this won't nothing but a fake TV ass marriage and you just so happen to get pregnant. Because, the girl, that's a lot like buying a house sight unseen. How you gonna sit up and get married to a man but you can't even communicate to the two people that know him best? That's because they keeping his secret and he don't want that to come out. Anyway, but yeah, you was silly as hell for that, Kenya. And that I'm not here with you with. I'm really not. How the hell you go? What? Anywho. So, we're back to boring ass Candy and Todd. And she says that she hasn't been home for 2 seconds before Don Juan has a full schedule of things for her to do. Todd doesn't feel like she should do it, that she should spend more time with her family. Todd says that he wanted to do production on TV and films, and he stopped doing all of that for the family and to make everybody else happy. And that was the end of that whole shebang, and that was the end of the episode. But I feel like this, Todd, you full of shit. All right? You full of shit. If you wanted to do anything in TV or film, you were the best person to do it with, or at least get your foot in the door, because you were Candy Burris. A man that don't work, don't eat. Like, I honestly felt like they got the wrong person in the opening credits. You need to be the one in that badass dress holding up a peach. Because in my opinion, you the one that's the housewife. And I hate when people do that. I hate when people want to blame everybody else for the reason why they're not excelling in life. I so hate when people do that. That's one thing my mother and my daddy has always taught me. Anything that you want to do in your life, you make it happen for yourself. And if you don't do it, you can't blame nobody else but the man in the mirror. And Todd, that's exactly what you need to do. Like, see, if you was booked and busy, you would understand why Candy got to get out there and work. Quiet as it's kept, if you was booked and busy, maybe Candy could be home more to be there with her child. Anyway, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. To me, it was tired, delayed, and through. I was more interested in figuring out why the hell it took so long for my come up review to upload than I was in this delayed ass episode, just being honest. So y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. And until next time, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That kush, that be my starter kit.